everybody, welcome to the House of Rags. We're back with another wash tutorial. Today we're washing a big old Ram 1500. It's dirty, it's got mud, it's got contamination, the wheels and tires are dirty. This isn't gonna be a task for the faint at heart because they're doing a wash clay seal, and we're doing it with who? My brother from another mother, all the way from the UK, Nick from YumCars.
Hey, what's happening, brother?
Is in the building. Glad to have you here, Nick.
Yes.
Yeah, do you see a lot of Ram 1500s in the UK?
No, absolutely. This is the first one I've ever seen in my own life.
There we go. So this is going to be a fun one. We're introducing him to the big old Rams that I see on a regular basis. Obviously, we're here at Eddie's. He sees on a regular basis. It's caked up on a Friday night. We did knock a lot of the mud off the fender wells because it was actually caked up. And we went ahead and knocked all that off in the driveway so we can rinse it off later. Nick, I can't wait to see how the UK wash system tackles this. Handing it over to you.
Yes, so of course we're going to do the wheels and tires first. I believe you want to do undress as a pre-treat on the tires, and
whatever
then we're going to do...
You're the master here.
Okay, well, this is what I would do, because this is, I don't know if the camera's picking this up, but
we'll get some B-roll, but yeah, you can get in there.
It's not fun, so there's still a little bit of stuff in the arches, as you could see here.
For sure.
Right, so we're going to do undress on the tires. We're going to hit the whole wheel and then the tire with the wheel foam. But the interesting thing is, not only are we going to do the same thing on the wheels, we're going to use the wheel foam as the high pH system on this. And this is actually quite bad. So we're going to do that as a high pH. We're going to do a contact wash and then obviously a wash, clay and seal.
There we go. Well, shoot, let's get straight into it because time is important, and using this wheel foam in this manner is going to save people a lot of time. So let's get to dilute.
100%.
Let's get to it.
So, in the typical style of Jimmy the Cleaner.
Let me see that. Did I take the cap out? I don't know if I took the cap out. All right,
Oh,
look, this Yum bottle's sealed up on a Friday night. There you go, sir.
So, in the typical Jimmy the Cleaner, hey, baby, I'm all the way in Idaho. We're going to be doing a high pH foam, baby. Man, it's cold as ass up in here. I'm cold. I'm cold. Get me back to Louisiana. But first of all, we've got the Quiver foam cannon, and we're going to do actually a 1:9 dilution, which is actually a lot weaker. So there's already 900 mils. Hold on. There we go. That is a 1:9 dilution ratio all the way up towards the limit, as you can see.
Beautiful.
So what I would do, we're doing this live, so if you've got tires as bad as this, obviously if your chemicals are a bit of a shake, what we're going to do after we've pre-primed the trigger, the coverage is king, right? So where this doesn't hit, of course it won't work. So what you want to be doing, I mean look at this, it's just pretty much within 2 seconds, it is lighting up. So, get up in here. As you can see, this is nasty.
Oh yeah.
Nasty, nasty. So while that's doing that, what we will do as well, Jamie, you could do the honors because you are the foam king after all.
I got this.
We're going to foam the whole thing. We're not going to do wheels on this because realistically, when you look at it, it's bad, but it's not brake dust bad. So you want something in terms of the high pH, right?
It's mud, it's dirt, and what's funny about trucks that have a lot of mud and dirt on them, it actually doesn't allow the brake dust to get to it because it always has a layer of mud and dirt on it. So,
exactly.
So that's pretty funny. But here we go. I'm going to make sure to get in them fender wells too real nicely.
So what you're seeing now, I like to call it the super glue.
Yeah, 100%.
It is not moving at all. It will eventually move, of course, because the law of physics dictates that gravity will pull it down. But for the longest of time, as you can see, look, zero, it's sticking. So while it's sticking, what you're seeing underneath here, you've got undress reacting. You've got the shaving cream style of wheel foam now protecting the undress. And then here, it's degreasing. Oils, dirt, a little bit of brake dust that's going to be there, of course, but not too much like a normal car. And we're going to get to it.
Let's do it. Boom. So we're going to let that cook. We're back. All right, we got all 4 tires cooking, and look at all that. It is breaking all that down. What's next, Nick?
So what I would recommend, you could actually manipulate the system a little bit. Now, it's not cold, but it's not hot. So we're in the middle at the minute, early spring. What you can do, if you're a pro detailer in a shop, pro detailer as a mobile guy, or if you're just on the driveway, foam the whole car down if the temperature's, nice and cool. And while this is cooking, this is going to be cooking. So by the time you finish the wheels and tires, this will be, 5-10 minutes of high pH pre-wash. Pressure rinse the whole thing off, and we'll go straight into the contact wash.
Let's do it. So Eddie's showing the bugs on the mirrors in the front before we hit it with that wheel foam. The high pH is going to attack all that organic material, and we're mostly dealing with this organic material today, dirt, bugs, etc. Flip, let her rip, tater chip. So one foam cannon, and we're able to do wheels, tires, and get around the vehicle here. Nice thick coat on the front for the bugs. And a nice little layer there. You can foam the wheels again to get your extended dwell time even further. Because if we let the chemicals do as much work as possible for us, it just turns out it's less work that we have to do.
100%.
There you go. Look at that. That's a beautiful sight, huh?
So right now it's dwelling while we're going to tackle the wheels and tires.
Back a little better.
Look at that. Wow. That's nasty.
Woo. Nasty. Let's let that dwell about 5 more minutes.
Let's go.
While we're waiting on the foam to dwell, this truck has a pretty amazing story because we do real cars here at the House of Rags. This is a real client Eddie booked for this week, and the story of this truck is this husband is surprising his wife with this wash. So we're doing this to the nines. We're gonna do it right, getting all the nooks and crannies. It's gonna be the detail for life. We want to bring this truck back to brand new, no paint correction or nothing, but as clean as we can possibly get it. And they love this truck. So in 1982, they were high school sweethearts.
Okay.
But he had to send her to Texas. So back then, no phones or nothing. And then he went to the Navy. So no phones, no Facebook, nothing. They lost track of each other for 30 years or something? 34 years. They lost track of each other. They came back to Pocatello.
He found out she was in Pocatello.
Found out she was in Pocatello.
And then
reunited 35 years later, got married, and
See,
the rest is
there was
history.
a story behind this.
That's a love story.
We're not going to tell you until it's on video. This is the first time I've heard that story.
It's clean inside.
Outside.
Nice.
So
Dropped it off so early for his wife.
yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
nice.
So
hey, what a story.
By the way, we've told a whole story, and look at the dwell time of wheel foam. It's not going anywhere. Super sticky.
Yeah.
This.
And what's that dwell time do for you, Nick?
So the dwell time is basically allowing if there's anything stronger than that can get anything removed from a rinse, the grease, the bug guts, anything like that that water can't remove, the longer that you could leave a product on, the more chance it has of obviously emulsifying something, right? So when we pressure rinse this off, hopefully the longer the better it's going to remove as much as possible, because obviously you don't want to be
Come look at the front. The bugs are where you want the dwell time the most.
Yep.
Because these things are just stuck on there, super sticky. And we just need this foam to break that organic material down. Look how it's not moving.
Yeah.
Amazing, amazing clean time, sir. So what a crazy product. It's nuts.
Shaving cream, like I keep saying, shaving cream, and look.
It is hard to get that consistency and that dwell at the same time.
Yeah. You want it to stick, and then eventually you will start seeing a drop, but that's way, way past the time of dwell, so
yeah,
it's perfect.
All right, when you want to start rinsing, what's the call to start rinsing, Nick?
The call to start rinsing is when you start seeing extended period, or not periods, but extended panels in terms of the drag. So you can see there's a little bit here, we're talking half an inch.
Yep.
If this starts to see more paint than foam, at that point, you're pretty much good to rinse. But I said, look, there's a little bit here, like a little half an inch. But so far, we're lucky. So I'd keep you know, I'd let it keep cooking.
All right, we're ready to rinse. It's been like 8 minutes, honestly.
Long
We've
time.
been sitting here cooking.
And it's
so
still, look.
It's still, it's just cooking. It's dwelling. It is pretty cold here, and the humidity is higher in the garage, so it's got plenty of work time.
Look at that.
Nick's able to do art in the deal here, and we're gonna rinse. We're gonna get this rolling, rock and roll.
So are you doing wheels first, or are you doing?
I'll go from top all the way down to the wheels. Still letting those wheels cook as long as possible, right, Nick?
Correct.
They were gunked up on a Friday night.
This
so
is
I'm
the
getting way
tallest
up here.
Jamie's ever
This
been,
is
by the way.
finally taller than Nick. Here we go. Oh yeah, dude. Hold on. Give me the camera. It is gunked up here, and so look how clean we got it there, and look how see all this gunk it's got on the roof here. So if I rinse, look at all the gunk flying away. Look at that. That was nuts. The roof was super dirty. So all
You
right.
almost fell off the
I
ladder.
almost fell off the ladder, but you know what? Whatever. Paint's super flat, super sticky.
Yeah.
All right. Look at all this. Look at all that. Oh. Oh, nasty. Push all that
I
nasty.
can tell you have done trucks before.
Yeah, I'm pushing.
Your technique is nuts.
I'm pushing it all the way, all the way.
People get a lot of water on me. Can you go over?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Here?
So I'm just keeping a nice straight angle, and I'm pushing that water in the dirt all the way across it.
That's nuts. What a technique.
Yeah, because this holds on to a lot of dirt, these little covers. So you want to knock off as much as possible on the pre-rinse for sure.
You see the bug?
Nice deliberate rinse. And we're gonna try and knock off as much as possible just with wheel foam. Look at that. So a little agitation with the soap later, and we'll get that off in the clay.
We're not gonna cut there?
Now we'll just speed it up right here. Push all that
I
nasty.
can tell you have done trucks before.
Yeah, I'm pushing.
Your technique is nuts.
I'm pushing it all the way, all the way.
People get a lot of water on me. Can you go over
Yeah,
here?
So I'm just keeping a nice straight angle. And I'm pushing that water in the dirt all the way across it.
That's nuts. What a technique.
Yeah, because this holds on to a lot of dirt. These little covers. So you want to knock off as much as possible on the pre-rinse for sure.
You see the bug?
Nice deliberate rinse. And we're gonna try and knock off as much as possible just with wheel foam. Look at that. So a little agitation with the soap later, and we'll get that off in the clay. Look how flat that paint is. All right, first wheel and tire. Here we go. Look at that.
That's brighten them right off.
Woo! Nice deliberate rinse. Make sure we knock off as much dirt as possible. So when it comes to trying to knock off as much of the scrap on the pre-wash, the product's doing a majority of the work, but it also comes down to pressure washer too, right? The pressure is helping in conjunction. So nice, slow rinse. And that's gonna just help out the dwell time of the soap and knock off as much grit as possible. Ooh, look at that. Look at them all fly off. Woo, those are stuck on. These mats are super dirty back here. Make sure you get that a good rinse. We got to flat that paint is. All right, first wheel and tire. Here we go. Pre-wash is done. Bucket wash time. What we got,
Bucket
sir?
wash. So you could, again, you could do a wash, which is pH neutral, but when we're doing a wash, clay and seal, why not hit it just in case with something a little bit stronger,
Yeah.
a little bit more acidic, just in case there's water spots on the glass, anything like that, in preparation for the clay step. So, reset, we have got this beautiful wash pad, which is going to take us all the way home.
Wash Boss V2.
Yes. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, I like to do, in this case, I want to do about 75 mil, which is that. We're going to agitate it with a pressure washer.
I know Nick likes to start at the bottom. Inject that with reset all the way to the top. Nice little lather going. Look at that.
Boom, there we go. So we are ready to wash.
Hey, time out.
What you got?
Time out.
What's in your hand, sir?
So, you flew how many miles?
4,500 miles.
I need you to try this.
Look, Nick,
My first time, this is no joke.
when it comes to wash, especially a Ram, this thing
It's a lifesaver.
is going to speed up the process and is a lifesaver. So let's see Nick use this bad boy.
Well, I've seen a lot of videos on this. I have, like, honestly, this is my first ever time touching it, seeing it.
Yeah, I know you're 9 foot tall, but that roof
Yeah, I
is
don't
still a
need the
little taller than
extension,
you. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Who needs the extension?
Who needs the extension? Here we go.
Let's feel it.
Dip
Alright.
it and rip it.
Dip it and rip it.
That is quite soft, though, to be
So I'm
honest.
going to hit the lowers while Nick handles the cover and the roof with that thing.
Right.
That
Gang, bring it
PSB.
in. Ivan. First time. It's soft. I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
Now let's see how it washes. Now this could go amazingly well.
This is going to go great.
Yes.
Great.
Here we are. First time.
Here we go.
Nick with a brush. Let's go.
That's nice.
Ooh. Yeah. Look
Thing. That's not like the old school car wash brush, is it?
Oh no, absolutely no. It's way different. You know the stuff you see at those cheap car washes, especially in the UK. I mean, they're like metal bristled. This? Where's the camera? This is fire. Look, I don't
Look
even
at
need
that.
the step ladder.
Like you can see over the roof.
I know he could. It's very.
What?
Interesting. Let's do the windscreen.
When was the last time you touched a brush?
Never. But
Don't slip. Don't slip.
that's because, like you guys are saying,
You heard it.
whoa.
Is that crazy or what?
Brush.
Dude, Nick's brushing
Yeah.
on a Wednesday morning
Look at
in
this.
Pocatello, Idaho.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
But I'll tell you though, it is soft.
Yeah.
And the way, actually, you know what's weird? The way it agitates
It's crazy.
the, I mean, reset's slick anyway, but you know when you combine it with the bristles,
Yeah. I was Inspector Gadget.
Ivan actually says the brush is less aggressive than the sponges than like your traditional wash media.
I'll tell you this. So for anyone watching this right now, they're going to look at me using this brush and go, this, that, and the other, right? Now, I'm going to give you from somebody who, you know, has developed wash pads. Jamie and Eddie, of course, are unbelievable developers of microfiber wash, microfiber towels, everything, right? Let me tell you, if you use the wash pad wrong, it could be our wash pad,
Yep.
it could be your wash pad, you could still scratch the car.
Exactly. And
Do you
same
understand what I
rules
mean?
apply for the brush.
Exactly. Like if you don't do
Yep.
under the arches and then go into the hoods,
Yes, exactly.
don't do something stupid.
That is a great way to put it.
Let me feel it on the. Let's see on the hood, Nick.
Here we go. This is going to be the Titanic moment. of Leonardo DiCaprio. Please don't leave.
How's it feel?
Yeah, nice. I mean, someone's like, this is clean now. I mean, the car is rough, right?
Yeah.
But, ooh. Well, Ivan. Look, no pressure. I'm just literally using the weight, however much my arms weigh.
Yep.
That is my weight that I'm putting down. I'm not coming down and pressing on it because no. That would be a very silly thing to do, wouldn't it, people? And it's quick as well.
It's quick, right?
I mean, I've got the arm span of a 747, but still, this is quick. Look at that. Boom. Whoo! Now, what I do want to try is because, I mean, look, we're going to do this, right? You know, usually what I would do is I get a detailing brush hole in here, or you can take one of these things and go, pow, done.
Yeah.
This is quick. There we are. Perfect. Now we're going to go here. I don't need no extensions. The arm is the extender. Look at this. Whew.
One moment.
What a moment.
When I hand you the rough shop camera, you're like, I'm not using that. And now that you used it, what do you think?
No, it goes. It's. I could do it on this because it's not paint, because obviously I don't want to show it on paint, but just look at the display. Like, Eddie, you know me, I love my brushes, right?
Yeah.
I've got some really cool brushes myself, right? And I always test, you know, when you press, look, and it springs back so nicely, so it's not hard where you can't press it. You know, those kind of garden brush kind of spec brushes. Yeah, this is nice, and then we're going to go boom, flip.
There you go.
That's it, get into the edge. And to be fair, the bristles are long enough to get into the edges, so that's nice.
No, you don't.
So, we agitated the paint. We're doing wheels and tires kind of back and forth simultaneously. Nick almost died. I'm going back to the wheels with wheel foam. Now I'm going to give them an agitation. That way when we rinse it all off at once.
Okay. Maybe because
Don't die. Don't die, sir. Don't die. The wheel foam, super slick. Super slick, high cling again. This is going to help out if you're in direct sunlight. Great clean time. Using a more aggressive brush today. Make sure we get in these barrels. I'm rinsing and keeping my tools clean as we go. No wheel bucket or nothing. I'm just getting in here, go in the tank.
And Jamie, I will come in from the side and I'll also add, even though you've done a contactless clean so far, right?
Yep.
The good indicator is what I call a check scrub, right? So you've just scrubbed what you've seen on the B-roll.
Yep.
Brown tires, theoretically,
Yeah.
and look at the foam.
Look, white. That's
That's
great
a check
way to
scrub.
put it. Great way to put it. Yeah, just scrub them and the foam's still white. It's an amazing job.
Chasing the browning. How far do you chase a car?
Now, in terms of, well, in fact, Jamie, I'll let you go first if you wish.
Well, right now, I mean, like Nick said, it's indicating white. I'm giving them one scrub and we're good to go. But I like kind of the don't chase this too much. I got on YouTube for a while where it was like, chase the brown until, you know, you nuke that tire. I don't think that's necessary. Just get the dirt off, get it clean, put dressing on it.
So when detailing really came into the YouTube space, as you've just said, Jamie, in fact, that's a perfect analogy. I mean, people are hitting it 30 times with, I mean, ridiculous caustic high pH cleaners.
Yeah.
Browning's one thing. What you saw the first time was a combination of oil, grease, obviously dirt. That's a good browning effect. Now look, it's white. Why would you rinse this off, hit it again over and over again with undress? There's no need. That's because some of the tire oils, actually, when they eventually bloom, oh, that's a perfect tool, that.
Yeah, get in here and give them a good
When
swab.
they bloom over time, you know, they swell,
Yes.
they shrink, that browning's coming out naturally. You don't want to remove. It's basically, if you degrease your face skin 50 times, you're going to have flaky skin, right?
Boom.
So you just do it up to a time, see it white, and it'll be perfect.
Good to go. Washed, we pre-treated, we hand washed with a reset shampoo. That actually gave us the head start with the decontamination step. The wheels and tires are done. Now we're gonna rinse it off.
It's really strong.
His rinse game is strong. So stay tuned for the next step.
All right, beautiful people. So, car's been degreased, it's been washed. Now we've kept it wet because why dry and unprotect the car? It's going to be horrific, first of all. Second of all, water is actually a little bit of lubrication in itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to put wash. We've got 1 ounce in the foam cannon, very strong dilution ratio there. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to foam the whole car down and clay it. Jamie's going to be on the clay bar. I'm going to be on the clay towel. Let's go. What's this? No, go on.
He said nice light. That means quick.
Easier than it looks, baby. Right, you want it light so it can run. Look. Alright. Now you don't want too much foam to where the clay bar, towel, block, whatever you use, skips over the paint.
Yeah, makes sense. You got that, EC?
You want
Light
a little bit
foam,
of
sir.
lubrication, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. EC's taking notes. Here's Nick's clay towel.
Thank you.
I'm gonna use the clay bar. We're gonna get this done. To show you can get it done with whatever your clay material of choice is. That's PPF. So we're gonna go right up to the line of the PPF, not bump into it too bad.
This is rougher than a night in jail, this.
That was the funniest thing ever.
Rougher than a night in jail. Wow. You could hear it. Man.
So clay towel, clay bar. Nick's moving and grooving. He's gonna reach. He's gonna reach. Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
dude.
do that.
Look at that. Crazy slick.
Put on.
Look at what we're pulling up. Yeah, wash it slick.
Yeah, watch the slip. That's what in case your streets don't know.
Now, can I tell you, your fingertips are one of the most sensitive parts of your body. Eddie knows that better than anybody else. Now, what you want to do after you do a quick clay, close your eyes. I know you're going to look weird. Do that. If it's smooth, don't keep claying. Move.
How much pressure?
Literally, whatever my hand weighs, I'm talking 2 to 5 pounds of pressure.
Do you see that? Do you feel like people say they get marred? Is it because there's no lubrication on the surface or what?
There is a few things with this. It depends on the manufacturer of the clear coat. So traditionally, German vehicles have got. I'm being a stereotypical person here. German cars have usually got harder clear coats. Now, American manufacturing, GM, anything like that, they've got slightly softer clear coats. Now, you can actually, what you want to be doing is you need to play that to your advantage. So, for example, this is an American-made car. We've got something super slick. I put no pressure on. So for example, I could fold this if I want like this. I'm not doing that. I'm doing this, look. One finger, very light.
And it's still doing its job.
Exactly. Clay, in general, works not off pressure, but off friction. So if you do light and fast, it's better than... Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Don't go to drink. That's got weird. Talk about the weight bar. What makes the difference?
Clay bar, it's more tactile feel. So especially if you have like a heavier contaminated vehicle, this one actually turned out really great after using Reset. We were able to knock, if there was any tar, we knocked it pretty much off with the pre-soak and the bucket wash. And it's going extremely well. But if you have overspray and stuff, you'll be able to feel exactly when that paint smooths out with a clay bar. It's just more tactile.
Show me how do you want.
And you can hear it more.
We sell clay on the House of Rabbit.
Yeah, we sell clay on there. So you want to make yourself a putty. Don't use the whole bar at a time. So where this is a chunk of the bar. Don't use the whole bar at one time. Because if you drop that bar, you need another clay bar. So use a chunk. I'm using a pretty big chunk today to try and keep up with the clay towel. And you just go back and forth in a nice methodical motion. Overlapping passes. And it's turning out phenomenal. Reset did a fantastic job. You don't hear nothing, do you?
No.
Nothing. Like Reset did a phenomenal job. Yes, the hood was definitely the worst. It got pretty smooth on the
This is the
sides.
first time that Nick beats us.
Yeah, the clay towel. The clay towel. Make sure you do the roof too.
Is the clay towel faster than the clay bar?
Oh, 100%. So
100%. I mean, just look at the area.
that's about as big of a clay putty as
Wait,
you
let
want
me
to
see
work
that
with.
again.
Just look at the size difference. Yeah,
Yeah, tells a story. Tells a story. So I'll let Nick finish up here. Make sure you get the windshield real good because I can't reach it.
Yep.
And the roof. So let's wrap this up, rinse, and then we have the sealing portion of the wash clay seal. All right, you see how flat this water is? We fully washed, prepped, nothing. I mean, zero hydrophobics on the paint, the glass, everything. Nick, we need some protection to seal everything up quick, fast, in a hurry.
Correct.
And we're trying to wrap this up. It's been like 40 minutes, so at 45 minutes, we should be done with this.
We
Here
should
you
be
go,
done.
sir.
So,
What we got?
we have got a very nice foam and rinse sealant. Now, the good thing about this is,
Bam. Foam Plus, everybody.
Foam Plus. It's a 2-in-1 product. Whoop! It's a 2-in-1. So not only is it going to be hydrophobic, it's also going to actually leave a touchless gloss, which to me, I think is a bit more important because at the end of the day, when this beautiful customer is going to pick up the car, you want it to give it with a bit of pop, a little bit of bling.
Absolutely.
So, you want to keep the car wet. Again, Foam Plus actually works better, believe it or not, when the car is in this state, okay? The flatter, the better. So we've got it at 9:1. Basically means 900 mil to 100 mil.
This water is, we fully washed, prepped, nothing. I mean, zero hydrophobics on the paint, the glass, everything. Nick, we need some protection to seal everything up quick, fast, in a hurry.
Correct.
And we're trying to wrap this up. It's been like 40 minutes, so at 45 minutes, we should be done with this.
We
Here
should
you
be
go,
done.
sir.
So,
What we got?
we have got a very nice foam and rinse sealant. Now, the good thing about this is,
Bam. Foam Plus, everybody.
Foam Plus. It's a 2-in-1 product. Whoop! It's a 2-in-1. So not only is it going to be hydrophobic, it's also going to actually leave a touchless gloss, which to me, I think is a bit more important because at the end of the day, when this beautiful customer is going to pick up the car, you want it to give it with a bit of pop, a little bit of bling.
Absolutely.
So, you want to keep the car wet. Again, Foam Plus actually works better, believe it or not, when the car is in this state, okay? The flatter, the better. So we've got it at 9:1. Basically means 900 mil to 100 mil Foam Plus. Watch the magic happen. Woo! Now
Look at
this
that.
foams like a soap. Now we've inbuilt the thickness into this. So basically, if you're outside and the sun is about to go pow like this, you don't want this to be drying on the paint. So the white actually reflects the sun, the UV, to give you that time to quickly rinse this and give you the
sizzle.
time.
I like the sizzle effect.
Yes.
What's going on, Nick?
Oh, the sizzle is the bubbles being popped by the activation. So if you, hopefully you can pick it up. Hold on. Wait. I don't know if the camera can hear this, but it's sizzling.
Sizzling.
And you know what that basically means?
What's that mean?
We're cooking, baby.
We're cooking.
All right. We don't have to keep it on here for 15-minute dwell time. We don't need to do nothing. It's straight on. It's straight off. So let's rinse straight away. Boom. Nozzle. Josh, by the way, secret message to you, brother. Nice. So we can either rinse it like Eddie Cologne here, or we're going to rinse it properly.
Look at the magic start to happen. Look at that.
Now, the more
Look
you
at
rinse
that.
it, there's a film that you have to rinse. If you read the back of the bottle, it says double rinse method. So
Double
the first
rinse.
one,
You're like, it's okay.
It's
Yep,
okay.
yep,
And then
yep.
you do this. Pow.
Gets better and better.
See, it gets more aggressive.
Yeah.
You see that? It gets heavier.
Woo. Nice.
Hi guys, my name's Eddie Cologne. We're going to be rinsing it real quick. Right, let's go. Woo! It's wild.
Look, even the PPF on the front, getting protected.
Go to the left.
Yeah. Hold on. Let it cook. Hold on. If you do have a convertible roof on your car or anything like this, so for example, this is also a type of fabric, it will not bond to fabric. So if you do overspray like I have, don't worry about it. It's not going to do anything at all.
And then the back thing. On these wrenches, you want to talk about what you're doing?
Yeah, drying. So I got detailer, pop, 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 pop. I got the goat. Goat's gonna be used on the roof and the cover, and the Diva's gonna cover everything else. So this will be Nick's towel, and as soon as he's done rinsing the back, I'll show you what the goat can do on these heavily soaked areas. All right. So Nick, I'm popping everything up with detailer.
Oof.
1 to 2 sprays
Nick has your towel.
per panel. Your
Mine.
towel's the Diva,
And you're doing all the lower panels, Jimmy's got the roof.
Okay.
which
Now-
is kind of counterproductive because I can't reach the roof. But
Because Jamie's 4'3".
I do
Now-
have the goat. So, Mr. Cologne, the goat does an excellent job.
Hey,
Back here.
give me this.
What you
Just
got?
go on. Rub it.
Yeah, rub it.
She's slick, dude.
She's slick, dude. Watch this. You see how saturated that windshield is, Nick?
Yes, sir.
Look at this. The goat.
Ooh.
Kapow. Kapow, kapow. Now,
Nice.
it's quite humid in here. So, I'm short, but look at here. We can get that roof.
Oh, yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Mr. Eddie Cologne, what are we thinking?
I love drying cars. Like, it's my favorite pastime. Especially when you got.
That is like my favorite part as well.
Yeah, for real. I like it because it shows you how good some chemicals are and how good chemicals don't do. For me, I love drying a car.
All right, watch this, Nick. So,
Yeah,
saturated.
Let's go.
Bed cover. This is where the goat shines. So even on this fabric material,
50-50.
yeah, look at that. It's crazy.
Wow.
Gotta have a goat if you're doing a big old truck like this.
The Depot was made for this instance. When you're grinding a car, I grab one with one hand. I grab this by the corner,
Yep.
down,
Yep.
and I just move and move.
Boom.
And that way it's not going to touch the floor, right?
Nope.
Nope. Yep. You gotta have control of your tap.
Give me that one, Jimmy. Come on. Pow. Now, if people remember, me and this absolute legend over here, we launched those goats. Can you remember in October,
Yeah,
Jimmy?
the bright green and orange
Yeah.
goats. The first unveiling of them was with YumCars.
The boogeyman came to town then, and the boogeyman's coming to town now.
How do you say it? The Baba Yaga.
Baba
Yaga.
Yaga.
Yeah, that's it.
That's right.
That's the only thing John Wick taught me.
There we go, and that's how you dry a car. Now, the beautiful thing that you'll feel, guys, granted, you cannot feel through the camera. Of course you can. But if you look very closely, I've got the ribbed gloves. Oh. I mean, a little bit PPF here, and then it splits. There's the line. Oh, it's nice.
The goat on these mirror caps will leak for days. The goat gets in there, sucks all that water out from under it. So
Yeah.
definitely when mirror caps get under here
Nice, nice.
and just run it across this edge right here that drips for 10 years.
yeah.
You're gonna have a less drip experience, especially when doing a big truck
Look
like
at
this.
that. Bone dry.
Bone dry. All right, Nick, let's wrap this video up. Boom, we washed, we clayed. Reset helped us get ahead of the curve by helping us with the decontamination step. Then we actually clayed. And we sealed on today's video. How was your first Ram 1500, sir?
I'm in love. Ah.
They come out great, right? The
Yeah.
paint on these is really good. They always come out fantastic with the gloss.
Because I'm a big guy, I like
Yep.
the actual cabin inside. It's huge. It's
Huge,
designed
yep.
for giants like me, so this is nice.
Yep. Well, you're not going to say that when he has to do the interior, which will be on a video coming soon. So stay tuned. It's going to be special. But Exterior turned out fabulous, sir.
My
Thank
brother.
you for showing us the wash clay seal UK style.
Yep.
Phone Plus in action. Wrap us
45
up.
minutes.
45 minutes
45
flat.
minutes. So if you are a detailer, whether you're a shop-based or mobile-based, 45 minutes. If your pricing is right,
Yep.
amazing for the business. If you
Amazing.
are a consumer and you are at home and you're like, you know what, it's the spring season right now.
Yep.
It's got a bit of pollen. It's ingrained. There's two things you need to do. First of all, you need to open up your computer, go to houserags.com,
Yeah.
pick up some reset, pick up some clay it, seal it. The second thing you do, you back up and you're right in style.
So stay tuned for the story of this Ram 1500. We're going to keep working on it with videos to come and tell that story. We'll see you on the next one, everybody.
Let's
Like,
go.
subscribe.